Guyana can and should forge its own path, very different from all of those other countries, because the global environment today is very, very different from how it was in the 20th century. So there's an opportunity to do things slightly differently, but by drawing on the experiences of other countries around the world.
That was economic diversification expert Dr. Zainab Usman. At the invitation of the Center for Local Business Development, the born Nigerian, who's now based in the United States, will also meet with local experts, scholars, and policymakers from March 7 to the 9, 2022. Dr. Usman is the director of the Africa program at the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace in Washington, D.C. She's an expert on institutions, economic policy, energy policy, and emerging economies in Africa and similar economies. She's a world-renowned author of many subject matter books, and research among her recommendations is that Guyana transforms its services and manufacturing sectors and go beyond to put emphasis on structural economic transformation.
You can do some of the things that need to be done very well, but being able to transform that economy, being able to industrialize it, being able to build a manufacturing and services base is not an easy thing to do, and that is what is needed.
She said Guyana not only has a golden opportunity to stay away from the mistake other countries have made, but to also ensure it charts its own course.
And indeed, natural resource wealth is not a guarantee of high incomes, high living standards, improved levels of human development. Countries often tend to struggle with translating these resources into these good and positive outcomes, and that has been the focus of my work.
She said effective revenue management, maximizing profits from resource endowment, and transparency were simply not enough for full economic diversification. The center continually works to inform the Guyanese business community about key topics and issues that will affect them as Guyana emerges as an oil producer. The CLBD will soon recommence its Join the Conversation speaker series, where distinguished international energy experts provide their unique perspective on the global oil and gas industry and its development in Guyana. Dr. Usman will be speaking to the Guyanese community on the importance of economic diversification through her latest discussion paper, Beyond Revenue Management: Principles for an Oil-Led Development Strategy in the 21st Century. The center has organized a business engagement session for March 8 with the business community and an engagement with the students at the University of Guyana on March 9, where Dr. Usman will give a presentation on her discussion paper and host an open question and answer segment. Dr. Usman will also be meeting key members of the government and diplomatic corps to highlight her thoughts and findings in her research. For the newsroom, Kurt Campbell.